Hi, welcome to Yoga en la Sala. Mi nombre es Erika, and I'm going to be guiding you through a short sequence. We're going to stay low to the ground, um, and yeah, you can practice as long or as little as you want, depending on how much time you have. But it's going to be short, so let's do some yoga. So first, come to a seated position, wherever you feel the most comfortable. You can cross the legs, you can take a bound angle. If you have blocks or books, you can put the block underneath your knee for a little support underneath both knees. I'm not going to use any today, but you're more than welcome to. So from here, again, taking any shape you want with the legs. You want to focus on rooting down through those bones that you sit on, pulling out any extra cushion you may have, and then grow the spine long. You're going to relax the shoulders out of the ears, and then imagine taking your belly button towards your spine. Engage your core, and maybe just touch and see if you feel some firmness there. And then once you found this nice stable position, I invite you to close your eyes. And I just want you to notice the natural rhythm of your breath. If you start tensing up, you feel the shoulders rising up towards the ears, just let them go. Unclench the jaw. And come back to your breath. And just notice your breath as it enters and exits the body. Notice how fast or how slow you're breathing. Remembering that there's no right or wrong here. You are simply noticing. And then scan your body for any tension that you may be holding. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the shoulders. Are you having any aches and pains today? And if you'd like, you can stay here. You can stay here in silence, noticing the breath, noticing the body, and noticing the mind. Noticing any thoughts that come and go. If this is where you want to stay, just know that connecting those three is yoga. You are already practicing yoga. Take a big breath in through the nose. And exhale it out. If you want to move a little bit with me, why don't we start off by bringing both hands to your sides. Let the left one rest on the mat and let the right one flip. You're going to breathe in as you sweep the right arm up and breathe out, take it over for a big side body stretch. Notice if your right hip comes off the ground. It's okay if it moves a little bit. You don't have to glue it down to the mat. You can look down or up, whatever feels best to you. Take another inhale here. And on your exhale, maybe you bend into the left elbow, deepening the stretch. Trying to keep the chest and heart open. So don't round over this way. Breathe in, and then exhale, come back to center. Root down through the right hand, flip the left palm. Breathe in to take the left hand up. Breathe out, take it over. One more inhale. Exhale, bend into the right elbow if you want to deepen the stretch. And then come back to neutral. Nice job. From here, let's just move a little. So you're going to shift your weight over to one hip and then send the body forward, over to the opposite hip, send the trunk back. Take a few circular shapes here, body rolls, and then when you're ready, change directions, cambia direcciones. Connect the movement with your breath. Coming back to center. Root down. Inhale, take the arms up. Maybe you look up to your hands. And on your exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep them up. This time on your exhale, cactus arms down. Inhale, take them up. Exhale, cactus arms down. Nice job. One more time. And then we're going to keep the shoulders up, elbows up, hands come down, and then up. Noticing sensations through the shoulders. Notice any limitations, any differences from one side to the other. If this is really painful, then slowly back out of it. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, this time hinge at the hips first and then let your hands come down. They come down onto the mat, maybe onto a block or a pillow. Stay here. On your exhales, see if you can walk your hands forward a little bit more as you hinge at the hips. Try to not round over too much. We're still trying to keep a fairly neutral spine. And then walk the hands back. Nice job. And then from here, let's meet in a tabletop. So come onto your hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And just notice what your spine is doing. Is it an extension? Is it flexed? Try to come to a center where you have a long spine. Same thing with your neck. Don't let it fall. Don't look up. It's an extension of your spine. Gently press your hands into the ground. And just breathe here. Inhale for cow pose, drop the belly, pull the heart through, a little lift of the gaze. Exhale for cats, press the hands through the ground as you round the spine. Inhale to cow, exhale to cats. Inhale to cow, exhale to cats. And then maybe send the hips back. Inhale, cow, all the way forward. Exhale, cats, round the spine and send the hips back. Inhale, come back to cow. Nice job. And then I'm gonna turn so you can see me, but from your tabletop, take your left foot out to the side. And then rock back and forth a little bit, noticing sensations throughout your left leg. Take it as far back as you like or as far back as your right knee allows. And then tuck your left knee right back under you for tabletop. We'll take the opposite leg out to the side. The whole foot can be planted, or maybe just the heel. And then you're rocking back and forth. Notice any differences here. Notice any sensations throughout your low back, through the inside of your right leg. Let your movement and breath connect. And then come back, tabletop. And then from your tabletop, I'm gonna turn around once more. From your tabletop, we're going to kick the left foot out behind us. Tuck the toes, okay? Tuck the toes behind you and then shift your weight back. You're stretching the back part of your left leg and then come back to center. Lift the left leg. So see if you can lift it without arching the spine. So even if that means just a little. And then whenever you're ready, root down through the left hand, take the right one out in front of you. Breathe in and exhale. Let your knee and elbow come in towards the center. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time. And then come back to tabletop. And we'll repeat on the opposite side. Kick the right leg behind you, tuck the toes, and then just shift your weight back. Release. Lift the right leg out, or lift the right leg behind you. And then from here, when you're ready, kick the left leg, arm out in front of you. Oh Lord. Inhale, and then on your exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to lift. Exhale, knee to elbow. Let your breath guide you. Come back to tabletop. Take a few cat-cows. Send the hips back. Come back to your tabletop. And then shift to either hip. You're just gonna make your way onto your back. Your knees are spiked up towards the sky. Feet are under your knees, so not too far forward, not too close to the body. Gaze is up towards the sky. Arms are at your sides. And then from here, we're gonna move into a bridge. So root down through your feet. Palms are down. And then you're pressing into the ground as you lift these hip creases up. And then release. Nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time. We're going to take a few of those. Breathe in. Exhale, press through the feet, press through the hands. Lift the hip creases up. Don't let your knees fall in or out. And then release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale to hold. And release. Draw one knee into the chest, then the other one. You can wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a little squeeze. We're going to take the left foot up towards the sky. Flex the ankle. Take some ankle rolls. Switch sides, so right foot up, knee is straight. Pull the toes down towards you. Take a breath here. Gently draw the knees a little closer to the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, release the feet down onto the mat. Take your arms into any shape you want, depending how much room you have. Maybe cactus arms, a Y, a T. Find what feels good for your shoulders. And just windshield wiper the knees from one side to the other. Nice and gentle. Don't let them just flop around. They're controlled. Inhale back to center. Exhale. You can bring the arms up towards the sky, down to your sides. And then you can stretch both your legs out. Maybe you bring the legs into a butterfly stretch. Find the shape that works best for you. And once you've gotten there, just rest your hands on your belly. Close your eyes. And just notice the fall and the rise as you breathe in and out. And stay here for as long as you'd like. Thank you for practicing with me today. Nos vemos la próxima vez.